What's going on, guys? MK here. No intro today because my girlfriend is asleep and I don't want to be too loud. Today I've set up a bunch of my cringy TikTok reaction videos and I've put them into a movie for you guys. You can play this in the back when you're eating, sleeping, studying, playing. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing nowadays, but just leave it in the back if you want something to listen to. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share because I'm trying to hit 50k by the end of the year and it'd be really awesome if you help me. So strap in because it's time to dive right in.
This is what the Starbucks logo would look like from behind. This is her tail and it is spread wide open. Now
You know what's crazier than doing a short like this once? Doing the exact same short 2 times just because the first one went pretty well. Yeah, YouTube might actually be burning down from the inside. What's going on, guys? MK here, and today we're going to be talking about Isaacsamz. Now this guy's a pretty special case. I know normally these channels that I talk about are all in the same boat, like how I did those videos on Bridal Cookie, Mark Adams, and IB Keith. All the same. He's kind of like them in the sense that he makes cringy relatable TikToks. But there's just one thing. He's racist. To himself. Now I don't know, maybe I'm just tweaking out because as a black guy it might rub me the wrong way, but this just seems like a really weird way to get views and content. But hey, if you agree, then just let me know in the comments below. And if you don't, hey, that's fine. You can still let me know in the comments below. And without further ado, it's time to talk about Isaacsamz. So like, comment, subscribe, share, and strap in because it's time to dive right in.
911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello? I would like to order some KFC, please. Excuse me. I guess you dialed in the wrong code. 911 doesn't offer KFC deliveries.
Yeah, we got my guy using a forced Nigerian accent. Talk about some, we don't do KFC over here.
I'm not sure you understand. Please, hurry. And I have told you, 911 is not the right code. Good day. Oh no.
Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's actually like well known that if you call the police asking for KFC or some sort of delivery product, it's actually a cry for help. And it's normally used so you can discreetly let the authorities know your location so you can receive the help that you need. But obviously this dude Isaac was like, what if the police were just dumbasses and didn't know that code? Well, basically a lot of people would be dead. Also, sidebar, I don't think that's actually a very accurate skit because I've never seen a police officer with a thick African accent like that before. So let me know if you haven't.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got
Playing Squid Game as an African and you don't understand Korean. Yeah, the joke just writes itself here. The dude's definitely just working in the fields. I mean, because you can literally see it in the back, bro. And my guy over here decided to eat the food and get killed when he was actually just supposed to cut the cookie. Is it just me or is humor getting like really dry now? Like, I'm not gonna lie, TikTok skit humor's actually drier than a Popeye's biscuit. Let me catch one of my nephews watching this junk and I might have to crash out.
Please, sir, I really need money.
Oh my god, the stereotypical accent's killing me, man. This is literally why people talk like this in schools. Yo, if you're a black guy at school and you get some fucking randoms talking to you crazy in an accent like this, just know that this dude's the reason why. He's part of the problem, bro.
There's this game. If you get to the end and win, you'll be rich. Games? Games? If his games, I'm really athletic. Ask Hassan, I jump trees faster than him. Even in my village, I killed Simba for breakfast.
Bro, my guy's literally just doubling down on the self-racism. This guy really said, ask Tarzan, I jumped trees faster than him. This dude got 2 million subscribers for being racist to himself. Hey man, if that's all it takes, I might have to just make a shorts channel. I'm gonna keep it real though. I don't hate him. It ain't harming anybody, but it definitely is gonna rub off on society.
This is the final challenge. The winner gets the grand prize. All you need to do is move when you hear a green light and stop when you hear the red light.
All these colonizers thinking you can win me in this game. I ran after Simba last week and I killed him for dinner.
Yeah, we get it, bro. You're African. That's cool. Like, but that's not really anything that you can make content off of. It's kind of like if an Asian person tried to make content off the fact that they're Asian. Wait.
We just started and he's dead. Shame on you.
Okay, but why did he have to spit on him though? It's not even that deep. The dude is literally dead. It's not like he's gonna know you're spitting on him, but like, come on, bro. On a dead corpse is diabolical, man.
I will win this game. That prize is mine.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's GG's, bro.
Water! Water from the gods! Thank you! Water went last!
Alright, but what African is gonna act like that though? What African actually does that when they drink water, you know? Like, come on, bro. This is dragging it.
So you want to keep me like these colonizers? They don't call me an African for no reason. Fufu!
And then in typical African fashion, he said Fufu used his juju magic, blew into a random stick in his pocket and disappeared. Yeah man, that's some pure comedy content right there. I'm sure if you could boil down anything in this world down to just something being funny, this is the epitome. Yeah, okay then, well, typical, that's what she said. Yeah, it's not like that died all the way back in like, what, 2018? But yeah, Uncle saying that's what she said to, what, his 2 little nephews? That is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Low-key, I'm feeling a little bit more thankful that we're looking at that Speed McQueen, IB Keith kind of content now. Because I didn't think it could actually get worse than that, but as you guys could see from the past few minutes, it definitely fucking can. Oh, the realizes meme goes so crazy, bro. Should I make a channel where I just post memes like this? Yeah, no, I'm not actually gonna do that shit. I can't even post consistently on this channel. You think I actually want to do that? Oh, hell no. The last thing I want to make for you guys' poor eyes is brain rot content from me. Like, come on, man. This is so painfully stereotypical, it's not even funny, bro. Like, he knows it's not funny, that's why he's acting like a sporadic chimpanzee, because on his own, it's just not gonna cut it. Hey, but the jokes write themselves, man. I really do wonder what it's like being a kid in Africa and then National Geographic really do just pull up on that kind of timing. Low-key, I'd kind of want to throw hands with them, but at the same time, I feel like they'd send the FBI or something after me. I feel like National Geographic is pretty highly regarded. They wouldn't really appreciate it if a random African just chucked a spear through one of their employees' chests. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, as a fellow African, that kind of does check out. I do have a pet in the back named Jumbo. Big ass elephant that I have to feed all the time. He costs a lot, he's pretty expensive, but still, I love him. No. Nobody gets a pet elephant. I don't know anyone with a pet elephant. Yep, the Simba jokes. Oh, the fire ass Simba jokes. You gotta love to see it. Yeah, watch this guy start drinking the water in the back.
You know, in a moment, they could all...
I honestly feel terrible for the creators of the internet, because if you were to tell them that this is the junk that would be created after the release of their life's work, I don't think the internet would have existed today. That was actually one of the most down bad shorts I've ever seen. Nobody's trying to see that, bro. What's going on, guys? MK here, and today we're going to be talking about Aemilst. I don't know how you pronounce it. Hopefully I pronounced it right. I don't care if I pronounced it wrong, but yeah, this is one of the most cringe TikTok couple channels I've ever come across. I mean, you've seen how down bad these guys act. I don't know why they actually post content like this thinking that people would want to see that. Keep it in your pants or take it somewhere private. I got the idea for this video off of Nguyen, so make sure you go check his channel out because he is awesome. And without further ado, it's time to talk about Aemilst. So like, comment, subscribe, share, and strap in because it's time to dive right in.
Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah, me too.
You look gorgeous, baby.
Thank you.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is the type of shit that just makes me want to throw up in my own mouth. Now, I'm not even trying to shit on these guys for real, because like, PDA is an okay thing. You can show your love and affection for people. Sometimes you just have too much love for someone and you need to let it out, and that's okay. I'm speaking as a taken man here that actually is okay with some PDA every now and then. I actually constantly show PDA to my girlfriend when we're out in public, but this level of PDA is low-key cringe, man. In fact, no, scrap the low-key. This is high-key cringe, man. I know a lot of people would normally come up with the rebuttal that people think this is cringe because they're single. No, I think it's cringe because it just makes other people uncomfortable. It just makes you feel like a third wheel, like who actually watches this junk and consumes this content consistently. If you want to watch people show intense, excessive amounts of PDA to each other and think that that's good content, then by all means, go ahead, be my guest. Just saying that you and Sneeko may have some things in common though. You can do with that information what you will.
Baby, come on.
I'm not going.
Just because I finished your Nutella. Alright.
I'm not gonna lie though, that is actually a bit of an L for the boyfriend to do. For those of you that know, do not finish your girlfriend's Nutella, especially if it's her time of the month or whatever kind of craving food she's got, because it could literally be anything. But yeah, if you guys are gonna be so intentionally lovey-dovey, then at least get the basics down, bro. Come on. Because if you're actually finishing your girl's comfort food on her own time of the month, do you even really love her like that? Alright, now swap the phone out for an actual person. Like, imagine somebody leaning over looking at what's going on, man. That might be one of the most awkward encounters I've ever seen. Imagine two people just showing hella PDA and then out of nowhere you just have this guy in the backseat staring at what's going on. Essentially, that's what these guys are doing, but instead of one pair of eyes, it's multiple. Like, we got thousands in this bit. But hey man, get that bag, I guess. I'm sure those Basement Dweller Discord mods are gonna be paying your bills really good for the next few months. I wanna know why people actually watch this content. Like, what do you get from it? It's definitely not humor, it doesn't teach you anything, and it's just cringe, so I want to know why. But at the same time, I think I know the answer. Yeah, I've been hit with this a couple times and I'm always left so confused in the end. To all my guy viewers, have you ever been brushed off by a girl multiple times and then out of nowhere you just give up, you leave it alone, and then she just starts questioning you, why are you leaving me alone? Like, yeah, that's a tough one, man. I know the answer, but I can't give you guys the cheat code, so you're gonna have to figure it out yourselves. I'm really sorry. If I say the answer, then the committee of women will find me and kill me, so yeah, sorry.
I got you my Nutella.
Are you serious?
Yo, that shop looked so fancy. I did not think they'd be selling Nutella. The way them doors looked, it looked like it was some kind of perfume shop or some kind of upper class firm. I'm telling you right now, never in a million years was I ever gonna guess that they sell Nutella in a shop like that, man. You can show me that front door however many times you want to show me it. I do not think that anyone is selling Nutella behind those doors. That shit just doesn't look like it. Imagine him at the checkout with all of those tubs. People must think he's a big bag. The cashiers at the till definitely thought he was trying to copy that dude making the I'm the Easter Bunny videos.
I'm the Easter Bunny, I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny, I'm the Easter Bunny.
Thank you, but who's gonna eat all this?
I thought you wanted it.
Yeah, just buy one. And this is so big.
You know what else is big?
Stop.
Yeah, that's just fucking nasty, bro. I don't even know why you'd have a reason to post something like that. At least try to make it sound funny. Like, that junk was not funny. You said it in the same way that EDP would tell a child, oh yeah, you know what else is big? Like, that junk did not sound funny. That sounded threatening. That definitely gives off the same kind of vibes an old man in a white van would have saying that shit to a kid, bro.
Cooking videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook dinner tonight.
Bro, why do they talk so quietly for? Like, I know I'm a loud guy, I know I really speak very pronounced in my videos, but like, bro, there is no need to be talking into the mic like it's an ASMR video, acting like this is how you act on a daily. I don't even know who's trying to bag who. I don't know if they're trying to rizz each other up or the audience. I'm telling you right now, there is nobody talking like it's a thirst trap in real life, and if you are, then you're just edgy and weird. You're not being different, you're not being mysterious, you're just being special, and not in the good way.
I mean, we both know I can cook better.
Really? I think you'd be surprised at how good my spreading skills are.
What?
Bro, that is nasty as fuck. No one's trying to hear that, man. Also, how do you even mention spreading and cooking in the... What? Sorry, I had to go beat up the dogs in my neighbor's house. I don't know why they started screaming like that. Like I was saying, mentioning spreading and cooking in the same sentence is genuinely insane, given that you don't actually have to spread anything in order to cook. That's like for making a sandwich. You're really gonna say making a sandwich is cooking? The way I see it, this dude's just trying to get in the doonies, and it's so obvious. Gordon Ramsay would not be proud. Also, can we just sit down and talk about how these videos literally last ages, even though they are seconds long? Like, surely it's not just me thinking frustrating that these videos go on too long, making me feel like I'm watching the Titanic or something, man. I feel like I'm watching Avengers Endgame all over again. I feel like maybe that's the only reason people could watch stuff like this, because it actually just puts you to bed. Like, the shit's so long and tiring. Heavy pause on that, by the way. I'm nowhere near as freaky as these guys.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
What are you?
You know the answer. Dominant.
And of course, by the end of the video, they are sponsored by erotic Wattpad shit. Like, this is just garbage, man. This was not what the internet was meant to be for, bro. It's crazy because TikTok is actually an app that's dominated by kids, so you know they're gonna be seeing this shit. Out here being sponsored by erotic Wattpad, man. Oh my god. It's also even more crazy when you look at the comment section, because the down battery that occurs in there is actually next level of disgusting. These guys are all talking about how they want to go to character AI straight away and start messaging their AI boyfriends and girlfriends. There is no way it's this difficult to get a significant other in this day and age, man. Go put some time into yourself and then get out there and get you a real girlfriend instead of an AI one, man. Not gonna lie, it's really not that difficult. But hey, people will be people, man. Either way, I think I'm gonna end the video right there because that shit was crazy. Bro was talking about some I'm dominant. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is dominate that Control W key and close that tab. Thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate every single one of you. If you want to prove that you stayed to the end, go comment down below Wattpad. Obviously, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe.
Y'all, a new Sexuality just dropped.
Alright, this is actually getting crazy now. I've been seeing more and more new Sexuality posts than custom characters created in an RPG game. What is happening on this world, bro? What's going on, guys? MK here, and new Sexualities are getting out of hand. Recently, I've been seeing more and more TikToks online of people creating new Sexualities, inventing these new out-of-whack flags and giving these Sexualities the craziest meanings. And in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to these new Sexualities. So like, comment, subscribe, share. We're trying to get to 50k subscribers as quick as we can, and if you press that subscribe button, I will love you forever. So strap in, because it's time to dive right in. Okay, so the first new Sexuality we've got is literally called Barlow, where you are attracted to bees. And apparently the slur against these people is Khan, so do not say it if you're not Barlow, but I don't care. I don't think human beings should be attracted to bees. I'm not gonna lie, this does seem kind of satire. Because if a real human being is looking at me telling me they want to do the hanky-panky with a literal bee, one of the most terrifying insects in the world, by the way, I'm terrified of those things, then I am 100% going to assume that your cerebral cortex got dissipated by the men in black. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You gotta be a next level type of weirdo to want to fornicate with a literal bee. What even about bees is sexually attractive to you? Like, do you like the way they buzz, the way they sit on flowers? You know what it is? Wait, no, actually, I've got it, bro. It's this gif here. I'm telling you, man, people need to stop using these gifs unironically, because one of these days, someone is gonna see that and get hella freaky. The bees are not brucking it back for you, bro. Chill. Barlow definitely does seem like a crazy Sexuality, though. I'm gonna keep it real. All my Barlow homies in the comments, let me know if you're Barlow or not, so I can publicly ridicule and condemn you. Actually, to be fair, maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm a black commentary channel. YouTube will find any reason to get me banned off the platform. They'd find one mean message from me in my comment section and wouldn't even search for any context. The life of a commentary channel is dangerous work, man. Shit gets real in these ends. You gotta watch your back at every turn possible, for real. Alright, so this next flag is called asexual. Now this is so satire, this has to be fake. This means you are only sexually attracted to your exes that you've dated multiple times. Yeah, the questions just ask themselves here, like, how would you even initially know you're this Sexuality? You don't just come out the womb with already existing exes. There are no babies out there telepathically communicating and forming relationships while still in their pregnant mother's bellies. It's not happening, bro. Like, the only way you'd know you were asexual is just have a regular dating life and then get obsessed with your exes like most crazy people do. This is not a Sexuality. This is insanity. I'd be kind of confused if somebody wasn't attracted to their ex in the first place anyway. Like, you're their ex. What made you want to date them in the first place, though? If you're consistently getting into relationships with people and then you're attracted to them after you break up, there's got to be a pattern, right? You're not only dating them because of kindness or because of pity. Like, I'd understand it makes sense for 1 or 2 people, but if you're dating a bunch of people and consistently staying attracted to them after you break up, then it's most likely because of their looks that you got with them in the first place. What an amazing way of saying you have a type with extra steps. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one's kind of insane to me, so I think I might need some schooling in the comment section, but new sexuality or a night. Romantic and sexual attraction to everyone but men and women. Now, this is insane to me because are there not only 2 sexes? Not to be confused with there are only 2 genders. I do not believe that there are only 2 genders. Please do not cancel me. I know people can assign themselves no gender and whatever, but I'm sticking with the fact that there are 2 sexes, right? Male and female, and you get those assigned to you at birth. So how on earth do you even realize that you're like, you just don't get attracted to anyone until the woke culture hits? Like, how would this have existed like 20 years ago? Or a night people, they would have just never done anything. It just sounds like someone that's asexual, which to my understanding is somebody that doesn't want to engage in any kind of sexual or romantic activity with someone else. But let me know if I'm wrong on that. It's just insane to me how many different sexualities there are and why they're so hyper specific. Alright, this is the moon bisexual flag for closeted people. It was made for people who want to embrace their bisexuality but don't want people IRL to know. It can be used by non-closeted people. There is also a sun flag. I'm not gonna lie, bro, this one, I was stuck for a minute trying to understand this, bro. This is one of the ones that I actually like kind of get a lot more than the other ones. At first I was thinking of it from the perspective like, okay, so you just want to be closeted, but you want to show that you're closeted, but then that doesn't make you closeted anymore, right? Wrong, because some people actually fully separate their online lives from their offline lives. It's kind of like, let's say nobody knew who I was in real life. Obviously I have friends that know me in real life that watch this channel, and then there's most of the people that don't know who I am. But for the sake of the video, let's just say that no one knows who I am, I have no friends, I just start this channel up and I express my sexuality using that flag, basically meaning that you guys know my sexuality, but you also know that I'm closeted in real life and that nobody in the real life circle actually knows. So yeah, at first I can admit I found it kind of stupid, but it made a little more sense the more I thought about it. Some people have secrets that they just want to safely let out, I guess. Okay, now this one though. New sexuality, gyro-romantic, is when you automatically get attracted to anyone you know, have multiple crushes at the same time, and really want a relationship. I can't lie, I don't wanna sound rude, but that just sounds like being desperate. Like, that just sounds like a lot of people that I knew in school that were lonely as fuck and just really wanted a relationship. Like, they would get the smallest bit of attention given to them or some sort of form of kindness, and then those motherfuckers are gonna instantly imagine making a family with that individual. And the craziest part is it was always the people that was on their own, lonely desperation. That's what it is, bro. And I guess that's fair. You can be lonely and desperate, but you don't have to make up a whole sexuality for it. People really be getting attracted to anybody they know. Parents, teachers, women, men. That's actually crazy. That's the level this is at, and that's kind of disturbing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This definitely doesn't sound like a sexuality. It sounds like being extremely desperate. This next one can't be real, bro. No, this has to be fake. Gonna let you guys know that TikTok sexual is a sexuality too! Exclamation mark. This is so fake. It means being sexually or romantically attracted to the app TikTok. It's a valid sexuality and you should respect anyone who comes out as it. Yeah, guys, I've been thinking, you know, I recently actually made a TikTok account because I really thought I just needed some TikTok in my life. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm coming out as TikTok sexual. Oh my god, bro, I can't take this seriously. No, this is definitely satire though. There's no person that's genuinely believing this and taking it seriously. Look at the flag, man. No one is actually TikTok sexual. Like, what do you want to do with an app on a phone screen? TikTok's app icon is a literal music note. Like, imagine taking sheet music out to date thinking it's TikTok. Yeah, man, Beethoven and Mozart were going crazy back in the day, trust me. All right, now this next one, in my opinion, is one of the craziest ones because I think people actually take this seriously. Like, abrosexual or abrosexual means that your sexuality is fluid. For example, you could be pan one day, asexual the next one, and straight the next. Surely you guys see the issue here, right? I'm not gonna lie, man, claiming every single sexuality and none at the exact same time is just cheating. Imagine being able to say, oh yeah, no, I'm not gay, I'm abrosexual. What does that mean? Oh yeah, that means I could be whatever I want to be at any time. Tell me why that sounds like a superpower that my young ass nephews would make up during a playground session. They can have whatever superpower they want at any point in time. Like, excuse me, that's just OP, that's cheating. At least least all of the other ones actually picked one, you know what I mean?
Blah 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 blah.
I haven't seen Roblox content this brain dead in a hot minute, man. Oh my goodness. Today is certainly gonna be an interesting day. What's going on, guys? MK here, and this Roblox Shorts channel is brain dead. Today on the chopping block we have the channel named Kellen Big Money, and this channel's been pretty popular for some time now. This dude has become one of the biggest Roblox short form creators that I've seen in a minute, and today we're gonna be figuring out why exactly that is. So like, comment, subscribe, share. We're trying to hit 50k as soon as possible, and it'll be really awesome if you subscribed. And strap in, because it's time to dive right in. Of Squid Game Season 3. Holy Jesus. Oh my god, I didn't know the budget was this low. Yeah, Season 2 must have not made that much money if we're working with Roblox on Season 3, I'm not gonna lie. Nobody was watching, so they had to get John Pork in on that hoe. But for real though, do you guys think Squid Game's actually a one season wonder? Because I haven't actually seen Season 2 fully yet. But a lot of my friends were saying that Season 2 doesn't compare to Season 1, so I haven't watched it yet. I really want a good opinion on this. Let me know down in the comments. That way my comment section isn't filled with comments about this Roblox brain rot video and we actually have something else going on.
Yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo. Green light. Red light.
I don't know why John Pork thinks he has the right to complain about a water bucket being heavy. Do you know how many kids would kill to drink that water in the bucket? Think about all those unfortunate kids that can't afford dumbbells. And you want to sit there and complain about a water bucket being heavy? Oh hell no. Cancel Kellen Big Money, man. I can't believe we let such a manipulative, conniving dictator have a platform like this. YouTube should do better, man. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, this question goes out to all the people that did play Squid Game in Roblox as well as me. Have you guys ever been pushed, or is it just me, bro? Because whenever I played the game, I never got pushed by anyone or nothing. But then I hear and see everybody talk about how they're getting pushed around and junk, getting taken out of the games unjustly even though it wasn't their fault. I don't know, maybe my aura is just crazy like that. This dude's gotta lay off the Just Eat, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, everything, bro. Put the phone down, stop delivering food to your door, because this is unbelievable. You're not gonna be able to lose all that weight. You're not Nick Avocado. By the way, YouTube, I said Nick Avocado. I mean, I'm black, so I'm allowed to say it, but like, just so you know, that's what I said.
Yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo.
Hey, GG's, bro. This big back finna go to a bad place. He's gonna go up to heaven, he's gonna lose all of that weight, bro. Honestly, just let him hit you with the isekai, bro. If you die, you already know you're getting reincarnated into one of the most OP characters ever. I mean, the logic of anime has said it all. We all know that once you die, you get reincarnated into a celestial god or some sort of OP being. It definitely beats being in that big back body, though. Never mind, these guys couldn't hit a barn door if it was right in front of them. Oh my god, holy stormtrooper aim. All you gotta do is turn the gun sideways, bro. Everybody knows once you turn your gun sideways, your accuracy levels go up by 1,000,000%. This is simple street knowledge, man. These guards gotta lock in before they lose their jobs. In fact, no, their boss probably is already gonna end up firing them once he finds out that they couldn't kill Queso over there.
What's up? Nice to meet you, my brother. Welcome to the Thanos world. Beauty flower. Belgian no choke. I'm a legend, Thanos.
I'll be watching these videos sometimes and I just don't understand what's going on. Like, most shorts that do well actually have a storyline behind them, you know what I mean? But this just doesn't. Is my brain too well developed now? Like, am I too smart for this?
Hey, welcome back, my friends. I'm sorry, boy. I like you.
Yeah, bro, I don't understand what's going on. I wish I could understand anything that's going on right now, but I actually don't. I'm genuinely not going to be able to provide any sort of insightful commentary on this, I'll be so real.
I'm so angry, man! Senorita,
I'll destroy anybody who dares stand in the way of my greatness. My little boy Minsu.
It's just a bunch of jump cuts from different lines being said. Like, what does this mean? Please somebody in the comments help me understand. Is this a meme? Is it just a random sound? I'm so confused.
I'm so happy to see you again, bro. It knows you're a flower. You got a bee crawling on you. A bee? I just moved, didn't I?
Yeah, GG's to that girl. Okay, I understood the end. At least I understood the end, that they weren't supposed to be moving on like red light, green light or something. Also, you guys are welcome that I cut that part of the video. It was loud as fuck. I really hope I don't get copyrighted for this song, bro, because this is actually a banger and I don't want to have to put copyright-free music. I'll leave a card in the top right corner if this does get copyrighted, though.
I'm with the huzz and the bruz in Ohio. Shawty gave me hot too. I be playing OG Fortnite like a ninja. Low taper fade, the meme is so massive.
Alright, I know I said the song's fire. I didn't think that was gonna be the song, bro. I swear on anything, I didn't think that was gonna be the song, bro. I really thought they was gonna be talking about Tore Up, but that was just... I have lost all faith in humanity. I have no words. I've just lost all my faith in humanity. Like, we're just ruining good songs at this point. Why would you take a perfectly good song and then defecate all over it just like that? Tore Up by Don Toliver never deserved that treatment.
0% fluffy hair. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. 25% fluffy hair. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy.
Yeah, I can see why British people are hated now. Like, I hate British people now. Like, how do I want to commit a hate crime against myself for being British? That was actually painful, and there's still 3/4 of this to go.
50% fluffy hair. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. 75% fluffy hair. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy.
Right, I get that this dude's a kid, bro, but I can't lie. I already know when this guy grows up, he's gonna have a whole lot of fun in school. That's all I can say. He's gonna have a whole lot of fun with his classmates. The identity of the user that made this sound must never come out, ever.
100% Sigma fluffy hair. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. 100 million quadrillion gazillion fluffy hair. Sigma, Sigma baka, Sigma baka. Baka.
Yeah, I think it gets to a point where we should really start eradicating certain members of the human race, because some people are really hindering our progress right now, man. These people actually want us to devolve, genuine enemies of society. So we're really getting the echo of men enjoying sweet treats. In the big 25, we really can't have any sweet treats. Hey, but I'll be real, I don't know why he's looking at it like that. Yo, you might have to get him checked. I think he's gay. What's going on, guys? MK here, and TikTok Icks make me want to die. And if you make it to the end of this video, you'll probably want to die too. It gets very indecisive though. Sometimes I want to die of laughter, and sometimes I literally want to die. Anyway, I'm going to be taking you guys to die with me today. So like, comment, subscribe, share, because I'm really trying to hit 50k this year. It'll be really awesome. Thank you. And strap in, because it's time to dive right in. Oh my god, man, are you serious? New ick unlocked. When a groom gets arrested on your Ryanair flight for using his pineapple vape, imagine this is your future husband. Yeah, I can tell we're starting off strong here. I'm not gonna lie, this does low-key seem kind of justifiable. Like, as a grown-ass man that's about to get married, what are you doing smoking a vape? At least, like, smoke a cigar or a cigarette, bro. I don't know any grown men that actually, like, you know, vape. That guys that are making commitments in their lives, like, about to get married, we're smoking vapes. I'm sorry, bro, but the only time I've ever seen a grown man in possession of a vape is when the teachers took them off my friends in secondary school. Did they ever use them? I have no idea to this day. I mean, who knows what they was doing in that staff room. But I've never seen it happen though. It's actually wild that you get caught vaping as an adult on a plane of all places. Actually a reasonable ick, because think about it the other way, bro. Imagine your wife, your future wife, was vaping on a plane. You have to watch her get taken away in handcuffs. Like, come on, man. That shit, I hope that shit gives you the ick, man. Oh my god.
You look so dumb right now.
Oh my god. Nah, man. How do you actually end up looking like that? I think I just got a permanent phobia of going to trampoline parks. Because don't get me wrong, as fun as it would be to be in that position, I don't think it would be very fun to watch somebody doing that. When I had this video in mind, I didn't think I'd agree with even one ick. But here I am, 2 for 2 now. It gets crazier though. I promise all the icks aren't this reasonable. Some of these icks that are going to show up at the end of the video are going to have you questioning the entire existence of society. There's an account I found called WizK, and I assume most of you would know this guy because he is the infamous ick dude. This dude has like an 800 ick long list of every stupid ick he comes across online. So I took some of the craziest recent icks that I could find from his page, and now I'm going to show them to you guys. Because if I'm the only one that has to watch these videos, then that means you guys still have faith in humanity. And I'm sorry, I just can't let that slide. If I have to have no hope left for society, then so do you. That's just how it is. That's why you subscribe to this channel.
What gives you the ick?
What?
What gives you the ick?
Oh, boys who shower in, like, with their bare feet.
Nani?
I mean, just seeing boys in the shower bare feet, like, it just gives me the ick.
What did I say, man? Like, what? Boys who shower barefoot. Like, do you know how stupid that sounds? Do you know how many brain cells you need to have in your head in order to say such a stupid statement? And yes, the answer is 0. She's definitely been watching too much brain rot, because how on earth are you gonna say boys showering barefoot is an ick? Like, what do you want them to do, bro? You want them to put on socks in the shower? This is completely different from the homies being gay and having to keep your socks on. This is literally your cleanliness. Also, I'm pretty sure everyone can stand with me on the fact that wet socks is one of the worst feelings to have in this world. Sometimes I really wish my nervous system in my feet was gone. Like, I wish I couldn't feel anything in those wet days when I'm walking home, I step in a puddle and my whole sock gets wet. I just feel like crawling up into a ball and dying. So how on earth are you gonna ask a man to get into the shower and wear socks or even wear anything over their feet? Like, how are you supposed to actually take a shower? This is actually one of the most ridiculous icks I've heard in my entire life. Like, covering up his feet is just gonna make him even more dirty even if he showers, and it's just gonna be nasty. Because for some reason, men that like to wash themselves in the shower, you know, keep themselves clean, is just nasty. And the craziest part is that it actually gets worse. You guys thought I was joking when I said I lost my faith in humanity, bro. I was not joking.
Turn off. I could find a man really, really, really hot. The second he sends me an Instagram reel, you're done.
That is so crazy to me. Women in the comments, let me know if that's actually an ick to you guys. Like, I don't think you're understanding what she just said. The second he sends her an Instagram reel, she's done. To all the guys that love spamming reels to their homies, you better never even think about sending one to your girl, bro. Because God forbid you find anything funny or relatable and send it to her, you're gonna get kicked to the curb, bro. She's actually banned from knowing your humor because it's illegal in that state where she lives. She comes from the bureaucratic state of dumbasses, by the way. How are you even supposed to hold a regular relationship if you don't even know what your partner finds funny? Not even that, but how are you guys gonna joke about anything? That just feels like it's gonna be a really bland and boring relationship. Bro said Instagram reels and it's over. You might as well just not even follow her at that point. I'm not gonna lie. If she has an Insta, you might as well just unfollow her because you're not gonna be able to fight those urges. You're a doom scroller away from seeing one relatable video and thinking, damn, that reminds me of her, and then sending it accidentally. Next thing you know, you speed ran past the doghouse phase and you're actually just on the curb as a bachelor again. The world is a terrifying place, man. Oh my gosh. How do you actually find someone less attractive because they sent you a meme or they sent you something that they saw on an app? If you're in a relationship with somebody, right, and they send you something because they're thinking of you, that should make you a little bit more attracted to them, unless whatever they send to you is like freaky as shit or something. I don't know, man. In most cases, I always send my girl like relatable Instagram reels that like relate to us and our relationship and shit, and she loves it, bro. We spent like an hour doom scrolling just sending each other shit. I don't know, man. Getting the ick over somebody because they send you an Instagram reel is actually crazy work, though. I'm sure I'd love to be whoever ends up with that fine, respectable lady. Mark my words, man. That is a psychopath in the making right there. New ick unlocked. This man is enjoying time with his child and there's no way even baby moms are getting on it too. How are you gonna get the ick for your baby dad hanging out with your child? This is crazy. You know, people have become way too entitled these days. Most baby dads, most stories I ever hear about baby dads is that they all leave and they never spend time with their kids. And then one of the few rare breeds, one of the rarest guys in the world, the baby dad that stayed, actually ends up getting the I got the ick treatment. How are you gonna actually have the ick for a dad being a good dad? Yo, and then women wonder why dudes actually just dip, bro. Like, that's actually crazy, man. Just know people like you, like making these TikToks, you're the problem. You're the reason there's so many fatherless kids in this generation. You want to get the ick because your baby dad's actually spending time with their child and being a good parent? The kid is most definitely going to look back fondly on that memory. Or maybe that's not even the reason. Maybe it's because he's running around on the trampoline like that other video, and if that's the case, then that is kind of funny. That whole tangent was for nothing. But either way, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you to all my channel members. If you want to become one too, then just click the link in the description. It's only 99p and you'll gain absolutely nothing from it. To preview stay to the end, go comment down below W Father. If you enjoyed the video, please think about leaving a like and don't forget to subscribe.